In this video, we will introduce you to the org admin interface, walk you through the orgs list, and show you how to manage projects built to your org. This video assumes some basic knowledge of organizations on the DNAnexus platform. If you're not familiar with orgs, we recommend reading or watching the intro material before this video. The links are listed below. If you're an org admin, after you log in, you will see the org admin tab in the header of the platform. This tab will only appear if you are an admin of one or more orgs. Clicking on the tab gives you a drop-down menu, allowing you to navigate to the list of all the orgs you administer or to a specific org. Here, we'll navigate to the list of orgs. This is the orgs list. Here you can see that I'm an admin of 2 orgs. You can skim this page to see the overview of each org. The org ID, the number of projects billed to each org, and the funds remaining if the org has a spending limit. For example, here, my first org has a spending limit of $457 left, whereas my second org does not have a spending limit. From here, we'll go into our first org. Clicking on an org takes us to the org projects page where we can see all the projects that are billed to that org. You can scan this list to see who has access to the projects, the amount of data stored in each project, and my permissions in each project. You can also click this icon to view other columns. For example, here we will enable the column to see who the creator of each project is. As you can see, the org admin does not necessarily have permission to every project billed to the org. However, you have the ability to discover and oversee all the projects you are paying for. Your org members can create projects billed to your org, projects in which you may have not been given explicit permissions to. In this case, the org admin is an admin of one project, an uploader in a second project, and for the remaining project, I am not a member. Let's go into one of these projects to see what you can do if you are not a member of a project billed to your org. By default, you can only see the overview of the project settings page. If you wanted to see more information, such as data objects stored and jobs run, you must grant yourself permissions to the project. You can do this by going into the project and pressing the Grant Permissions button. After you've granted yourself administrator permission in the project, you can now see the list of data stored in the project, the jobs run in the project, and manage project members. From here, you can navigate back to your org's project list by going to the Org Admin Navigation button in the header and selecting your org from the drop-down. This will take you back to the org projects page. Not only can org admins add themselves to projects in which they don't have permissions, they can increase their permissions in any project built to the org. Here, we'll go to a project in which the org admin has upload access. We can see the org admin has permissions to the project but cannot add or remove members. You can now click on the Grant Permissions button to increase your permissions in the project. Now, I can add or remove members as needed. I'm done with this project. Again, to go back to the org projects page, I'll click on the org admin and select my org. As you have seen, by building a project to an org, the user who created the project has assigned ownership of the project to the org. You, as the org admin, the administrative user in the org, have the ability to discover and oversee all org projects as well as revoke permissions to any project billed to the org. We hope you have found this video helpful. For more information about orgs and managing orgs, take a look at the links below. Thank you.